comment section. Of course, a WhatsApp group is available for Sports 7GH fans. Please join my WhatsApp group. How do you join it? Check the description box. The link of the WhatsApp group will be there, and then you join it over there for us so that we all can talk about everything, the Black Star sports, foreign football, Ghana, Barca, Arsenal, Real Madrid, everything can be talked on that particular platform in a beautiful fashion over there. Thank you very much. Winning mentality is so solid, and if you watch that first leg again, you can clearly see that Saleh Samed Abdo came in the first after the 70th minute and brought a lot of zeal and energy in the midfield of the Black Stars. So he will partner Thomas Partey. I will be okay with it because they are young lads. They will press the Angolans so well, and they will be competent. A winger than Jordan Ayew will give to us, and that is very important. The last time Inaki Williams scored was in October last year, 2022. We are in March. We are getting to the close of March. He has not scored a goal for club and country. That is how bad the form of Inaki Williams is. Whether you like it. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for staying with us once again. In this particular video, we are going to look at the strongest Black Stars lineup, strongest Black Stars starting 11 to face Angola in the second leg of the Afcon Qualifiers that is currently going on. Yes, Afcon 2023, which will be played in 2024 qualifiers, is going on. The Ghana Black Stars managed to beat Angola 1-0 in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in the first leg. The return leg is on 27th of March 2023, which is just some 2 days or 3 days away. Yes, and so we are going to look at the strongest 11 Chris Hughton as the coach should use to play that particular game. Ghana Black Stars is for everybody. Ghana Black Stars is for everyone, all Ghanaians, and so we have the freedom to share our thoughts, views, and opinions about the Black Stars, and that is why I would want you to also tell me what you feel about this particular 11 in the comment section. What is your strongest 11 for the second leg? If we win that game, we are almost about qualifying from the group, and that is very important game for the Black Stars to win over there. Thank you very much for staying. Please do well to subscribe to the channel for lots more fantastic updates, exclusive videos, highlights, everything. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you. So what should you expect from the lineup? Not so many of the changes, but the attack will see a lot of changes, and that is very important because we've seen the Black Stars play at the 2021 Afcon at the World Cup, yes, against Angola too. They played in Kumasi. We've seen them, we've seen the players, and we are going to make the best of decisions. So it is a 4-4-1-1, okay, a 4 or a 4-2-3-1. I've always said football formations, football starting 11s are always there can always be variations. So the 4-2-3-1 formation can be variated to a 4-4-1-1 formation. So it is just as easy as that. Now, the defensive shape will not change as much, not at all, because there is no Tariq Lamptey, there is no Almighty Baba Rahman, and so obviously Gideon Mensah will have his left back position. Even though Gideon Mensah in the first leg, we didn't see that he was a solid left back. That is the truth. His side was being used too often, and by Heather Costa of Angola, and I'm sure they are going to target that side very well. So Gideon Mensah should set up Gideon. Otherwise, if Baba Rahman come, we will let him play. Yes, because look, the way the guy was using your side here was very bad. But of course, he's still our best left back currently. Yes, Patrick Pozo cannot start in such an away game, in such a difficult game. Even look at the Angolans when they came to Kumasi. Look at how they played, let alone at their own backyard. So Gideon Mensah, with experience, everything will be the left back. Dennis Odoi, no doubt about that, he will also be a right back. In fact, for him, in the first leg, he was a solid right back, and everybody was convinced with him. And so that will be the laterals. The central defense is where some bit of changes will come. So it will be Daniel Amate on the right side of the central defense, or the left side, but Daniel Amate and Joseph Edu will be the two partnering central defenders. Now, the reason is that Alexander Jiku had a knock in that particular game. We've not had an official communique on him whether he will be fit for the return leg or not. But based on at the time we are doing this video, we are taking it as he will not be fit. You get a point? So Joseph Ayew will be in his place. If he will be fit, then obviously it will be Daniel Amate and Mohammed. And Alexander Jiku. Now, Mohamed Salisu is not in the picture because, of course, I'm sure he's still doubtful. But maybe before pre-match press conference, the coach will give us a lot more details about Mohamed Salisu, if he will be able to play or not. But just as he was doubtful for the first leg, I am sure he will still be doubtful for the second leg, and that is why there are a lot of changes in the central defense. So the main central defense we are projecting is Daniel Amate and then Alexander Jiku. My goodness me. Joseph Ayew and then Joseph Ayew. But if Alexander Jiku is fit in time, then he will play his position. The goalkeepers department there, I'm sure right now the debate is done. It is Atizigi. I've told you always. I keep telling. It will be Atizigi. Because if you look at his form at the World Cup, if you look at his consistency at the club level, yes, at the club level he concedes, but at least he starts. He's playing. But Jojo Wallacott is not playing, and that is the point. He is not playing at the club side. So just coming to national team to do some training 1 or 2 will not guarantee your starting 11. But let's see if the coaches have a different perception about that. But of course, this will be the defensive setup of the team. Solid defense setup. For me, I have always said that Joseph Ayew is a quality central defender. The fact that the likes of Alexander Jiku, Amate and Salisu play ahead of him doesn't mean he's not good. You know why? Because as Tavigo, he plays day in, day out, 90 minutes in the Spanish La Liga, which is a top league among the top 5 leagues in Europe. In fact, maybe the top 2 leagues in Europe. So if such a player is competing there, I'm sure nobody can doubt his quality and competence when it comes to the field of play. Now let's move to the midfield, and that is where we will see another change in the shape of Saleh Samed Abdo coming in to partner Thomas Partey. There is no debate about that. That one there. Oh, Charlie. But you agree with me. What would be the debate? No debate. Because if you look at Saleh Samed Abdo coming in from the 70th minute of the first half, and the energy, I was watching the game again, and his eagerness to win the game. When there is a free kick, the way he will rush to go and take the ball, the way my goodness, he's just an embodiment of a player. His winning mentality is so solid. And if you watch that first leg again, you can clearly see that Saleh Samed Abdo came in the after the 70th minute and brought a lot of zeal and energy in the midfield of the Black Stars. So he will partner Thomas Partey right away in a difficult away game that we want to get all 3 points or at least a 1 point. So Saleh Samed Abdo, Thomas Partey there. Oh, Charlie, why we foresee again? In the first leg, he showed why he's a quality player. He showed why he's a world-class player. He showed why Arteta and Arsenal cannot do without him. And it is clear that Thomas Partey will always be inside there. And for right now, he'll be the main captain. You get the point. So it means that he's going to play very well most of the times. And then Kudus Mohammed will be the main number 10. Now, in a 4-2-3-1 formation, Kudus Mohammed is the main number 10. No doubt about that. But in a 4-4-1-1 formation, he's very close to the striker. And at Kumasi, that is what the coach was playing. He was playing a 4-4-1-1 formation. So Kudus Mohammed was very close to Inaki Williams. Yes, if you watch the ball carefully, you would see that always Kudus Mohammed is just standing adjacent to Inaki Williams. So it looks like you were playing a 4-4-2 or something like that. But it is actually a 4-4-1-1 formation because Kudus Mohammed is having a free roll. He can go anywhere on the pitch, and that is very important. But let me say this thing about Kudus Mohammed. It looks like in the first half, in the first leg, that is Ghana versus Angola first leg, it looks like the Angolans, they were able to hold Kudus Mohammed, take him out of the game. Because we didn't see Kudus Mohammed. That's the truth. We didn't see him. We didn't see his game. We didn't see his effect, his impact on the team. And my goodness, maybe Kudus Mohammed has a lot of work to do in the second leg. And I think that the easy work he has to do is that he has to be very mobile. Because obviously, the Angolans are giving you one or two defenders, two players to monitor you, Kudus Mohammed. Because they know the form you are in at Ajax. They know the form you are in even with the Black Stars at the World Cup, how well you played. So, they'll obviously be giving you some one or two players to monitor you. Now, what do you do to take those two players out? And when you move too many times, the next time, the next day, or the next minute you are on the wings, the other minute you are on the left wing, the other minute you are in the defense, you are in there. So you are moving everywhere. Those players will lose sight of you. They cannot hold you and take you out of the game. So that is very important because you are a free role player. So Kudus Mohammed should be moving a lot. It's not like he should always be in the box or should be always around the box. No, be moving on the pitch so that those players that are expected to take you out of the game will fail to take you out of the game, and that will be very important. And if Kudus is in the game, obviously it is a 2 or 3 goals margin for Ghana in that particular one. Now the attack is where the lot of changes came, and that is very important. Inaki Williams, no way. Inaki Williams shouldn't start that. Now, the first reason is that it is not good for his confidence that somebody is not doing well and you are still playing him. If you do that, it's not like you are helping him. You are helping him to feel less confident in himself. Because the moment he plays some 20-25 minutes and nothing has come out of him, he begins to doubt himself. He begins to say, I'm just not good enough. Look, the last time Inaki Williams scored was in October last year, 2022. We are in March. We are getting to the close of March. He has not scored a goal for club and country. That is how bad the form of Inaki Williams is. Whether you like it or not, Inaki Williams is not in a good form. Now, what do you do to such a player? You give him a lot of confidence by speaking to him, by monitoring the defects he has in his game currently, and then what? Making sure that you fix those defects, and that is very, very important. So Inaki Williams can come in maybe some 20 minutes to go, some 25 minutes to go, and then he can support. But the attacking, the main striker, obviously should be Antoine Semenyo. And I'm saying that in the Black Stars shirt, maybe at the club side we've not seen so much of him, but in the Black Stars shirt, Antoine Semenyo has showed that he's a top quality attacker and he gives us the results when we need it. Before the World Cup, he proved why he should start, and that was against Switzerland. But Otuado said no, Inaki Williams for start. But the point is that Antoine Semenyo currently, he's our best attacker, and that is the point. He has proved it in the national team shirt, and it is high time that we give him the chance to continue proving himself, and that is why I'll start him as the main striker in that particular away game. And you know his energy levels. He runs, he tackles, he draws back, can come for the ball, passes, move into positions. So Antoine Semenyo obviously should be our main number 9. And the right wing, okay. Now, it was Jordan Ayew. You see, the thing about Jordan Ayew in the first leg was that people, Jordan play ball. The thing is that Jordan has not been so good. So when he play an average type of ball, we all think that he's doing well. He's not doing well anything. No, that is not what we expect from a competent winger. Fine, I said that he played well, and that is the same point I'm making. He did well, but it is because he's not been playing so well for us. So the least thing he does now, we are impressed. It's not like that. You have to get attackers who can probe, who can get free kicks, who can get penalties, who can score goals, who can assist. That is the sort of attackers we need, and that is why I think that either Joseph Pencil starting on the right or Osman Bukari starting on the right. No Jordan Ayew. We need energy. We need young lads to run throughout the 90 minutes to put pressure on the defense of Angola. One important point is that we were not pressing the Angolans when they came to Ghana, and that is because you have Jordan Ayew, senior man, who is always working on the pitch. You have Kamal Define, an energetic player, but you also have Inaki Williams, old, over 30 years, who can also press a lot of time, and that is the reason. So we have to get a young lads like Antoine Semenyo, like Joseph Pencil or Osman Bukari. For the Joseph Pencil plays there, It's not constant that Joseph Pinso should start. If the coach decides that I'm not so impressed with Joseph Pinso, so Osman Bukayo should start, it is a fine case. Even Ransford Yeboah, I will be okay with it because they are young lads. They will press the Angolans so well, and they will be competent a winger than Jordan Ayew will give to us, and that is very important. The left wing should go to Kamaldeen Sulemana. And that one, there's no change there. The point is that Kamaldeen Sulemana was our best player at some point in the game. He was taking on players. He was running at the defense of Angola. He was doing everything well, except Kamaldeen Sulemana, except scoring or assisting, except his final decision making. But his final decision making there is not good at all. So Kamaldeen Sulemana, even though you are starting as the left winger in our books, in my books, in Sports 7GH books, the point is that you have to have a good decision making on the ball. You have to know when to pass, when to shoot, how to shoot, at what corner to shoot, and all of that. These things, Charlie, come on, do you for know them by now? You are an excellent player, but your decision making is so poor. It's so poor. When he has to pass, he will shoot, and then even when he has to shoot, he will shoot and it's off target. He will shoot and it's, my goodness, Kamaldeen Sulemana, you don't have to be doing that. Have a good decision making on the ball, and I'm sure with this particular starting 11, definitely the Black Stars will get all the 3 points versus Angola. They are not any extraordinary team. We all know they are not any extraordinary. What extraordinary team are they? They are not any extraordinary team. So you look at our quality. Look at the names of players I've mentioned. Look at even the players on the bench, the likes of Kamal Soa, the likes of Ransford Yeboah Konisdorfer. Even in this case, Naki Williams will be on the bench. Possibly Jordan Ayew will be on the bench. Andre Ayew will be on the bench. Quality at our bench. Even the first 11 of Angola cannot be compared to our bench. So obviously we should be beating them and beating them very well.